We had just checked in to a bed and breakfast. We were getting ready to come to Holland for the first time. We had never been here. So we were getting ready to go downtown, go watch the sunset, when I started having symptoms. And it was just enough time for me to walk into the emergency department, which is when I went into cardiac arrest standing up.
When somebody is in cardiac arrest, it means that their heart has stopped functioning and they're no longer breathing. They're considered clinically dead. You have approximately a 10-minute window to get the heart started again. For every minute that goes by, you lose about a 10% chance of survival.
I had just got to the right place at the right time. Many times that doesn't happen in cardiac arrest, and that's why we want to make sure that the whole community knows how to help somebody who's in my shoes.
Right now the success rate in Ottawa County is out-of-hospital CPR is about 20%, which is better than the national average. I want to see countywide us go from 20% to like a 40 or 50% survival rate for out-of-hospital cardiac arrest events. And this app will help with that tremendously.
PulsePoint has 2 free apps that anybody can download to their phone. PulsePoint Respond is one of the apps where if you happen to be within a quarter mile of somebody who goes into cardiac arrest and it's a public space, you'll receive a very specific tone on your phone indicating that help is needed. If you choose to help, you hit yes, I'll respond, and it will guide you exactly to that location. And having those community responders can make quite the difference in survival of a patient.
Holland has one of the best response times in the county because we have full-time firefighters, but there's still a 3 to 4 minute window to where that fire department gets on scene from when that 911 call was made. There's still that time where we need someone to do CPR until those first responders get there, and this is the missing link for that.
It's just like thrilling to somebody like me, like that there are so many people willing to help. One of the things that learners fear about performing CPR is that they could hurt the person. We tell them about the soreness and the broken ribs and how that is the best pain that we've ever had the privilege to feel because it meant that we survived.
The PulsePoint AED app is just as critical. That allows citizens to go anywhere where there's an AED, take a photo of it, and explain in detail where that AED is in that building. You're not utilizing the PulsePoint AED app during an emergency, but it's really critical to get as many AEDs registered as quickly as possible. I've been a part of many cardiac arrest events and can see the value in starting chest compressions faster. And HEARTSafe Holland has a 45-minute class about how to do hands-on only CPR.
Every year, we have to continue to train 15% of the community in Holland, which is about 4,300 people.
These notifications that come through PulsePoint are for public spaces only. It's good to have education on what to do if it happens outside that area where people can respond.
The thing about cardiac arrest is that it doesn't discriminate. This can happen to anyone at any time, anywhere. You don't know if it's going to be you. It could be a neighbor. It could be somebody that you love. And knowing how to help that person until the true first responders arrive, it means the world to somebody like myself or my husband or my kids, because somebody else stepped in, they get to have me still. In my opinion, it's the most important thing you can learn to do.